Hello and welcome. I am Scrapperlock, and this is City of Heroes on the private servers. We're on the Everlasting server with our Super Reflexes martial arts scrapper named Silver Phoenix, and we have 102,000 experience at level 18. We only need 284 more experience to level to 19, but I have experience turned off because we're doing another story arc, and we have some other contacts for the level 15 to 19 range, and I don't want to run out of them. We have a million influence. There's going to be not even the slightest chance we're going to be unable to avoid a full set of SOs at level 22. Those are single origin enhancements, or we could do some training enhancements, or maybe some of each. Maybe I'll do a little of each to just sort of show the differences, perhaps set up one power with the invention, the generic invention enhancements, what I call the invention trainers, for level 25, and maybe the other powers with SOs or something, just to see the difference. But in any case, we're on another story arc in Fault Line. This is Penelope Yin, and she's friends with the guy that we just helped, who is Jim Tembler, who we found out was the son of Fault Line. So now we're going to be talking to Penelope Yin, and we're going to start doing her story. So, you're Silver Phoenix, right? Oh man, did Jimmy Tembler send you? He and Anne, or Fusionette, have been treating me like a little sister since before everything. I'm actually, I kind of could use some of your help. Well, not me. I mean, it's just my dad. He's been kidnapped. So we gotta help her. Lost My Daddy, Part 1. My dad and I were both kidnapped from the store. I got away because the clockwork helped me. But the Lost, they still have my dad. I'm so worried about him. It hurts. I tried looking on my own, but if it weren't for the clockwork, the Lost would have caught me. So I've been asking for help. I just got a call from Dr. Delilah Stein, and she was trying to help me. She was trying to tell me that she may have found something, but her call got cut off. So we got to go help Dr. Delilah. I think Delilah is a tank, whereas Fusionette was a blaster. If I remember right, Delilah was pretty cool too. Alright, so we are going to go help Dr. Delilah find Penelope's dad. And we're getting close. As you can see, this is a very destroyed area. This is where the earthquake shattered this area when Fault Line broke the terrain. And Dr. Lila's down here. Oh look, some Arachnos. Well, I don't think you're going to be getting away with that anytime soon. Hey, no, I don't think so. Let's do some focus chi and do a little extra damage. Kick that guy's butt. Yeah, this is kind of like a hazard zone in this area, which I sort of sloppily forgot about. So the Overbrook area is regular spawns, but when you come down here where all the earthquake is, it's kind of almost a pseudo-hazard zone. It used to be that all of Fault Line was a hazard zone, but then they changed it to be restored Fault Line, and so you get sort of a hybrid of a hazard zone and a non-hazard part of the zone, and I kind of got sloppy there. So that almost cost us our character and our first soloing death. This character has died twice in the game, although there's no debt. The first one, it was when I was working with the first one was when I was working with a team of, I think it was 5 or 6 that were doing +4 missions with my supergroup, and the second one was doing a storyline that one of the supergroup members made that was also set to +4. So fighting purples with teams that are insisting on fighting purples has been my main reason for dying, the only reason for dying. I have never yet with this character died solo. Right, so that gives you some sense of, I mean, here we are, we're almost 20th level and never died solo. And if I hadn't been working with people who were insistent on doing +4 missions, she would have never died at all. And one of the things you're going to see with the extra attacks, with the stun, and with focus chi, we are going to do a lot more damage and have a lot less trouble with the Vajaloks. So let's just go right here, and I'm going to take a look at who's where. Alright, let's hit these guys first. Because I have this. And that. Okay, hopefully we stunned him. We didn't. But, he's done. Now Abomination. Pound you. That was with Focus Chi active, so you can see how much more damage we did. And now one more hit. Nope. There we go. Okay. Is this Abomination all by himself, or is he wandered off from somebody else? Seems to be by himself. Alright. Let's stun him. And then kick him. Goodbye. Now this guy is a Reaper and an Embalmed up there. Alright. Stun the Reaper. And that takes him out. Now the Embalmed. Got rid of him. There's a Mortificator down there. So we're going to go ahead and stun. If we can. We missed. Unfortunate. Make him keep following us, because they're slow. Ouch. Ouch. These guys are still brutal. Ah, but Focus Chi says you're done. You're done. There we go. 1, 2. Alright. Got some enhancements. Psi-Tech, is it? Mutation signs. Right. Do I see anybody else here? Nope. Alright, so now we're going to go on to further down. More Abominations. Alright, we're going to have to pull. Come with me. Alright, and let's try a stun. Yep, he's stunned. So that gives us a nice free way to wail on him before he can attack again. So he only attacked once. Try another pull. And back. Alright, and try another stun. Nope. Try some knockback. That worked. Excellent. 1, 2. Oh, just missing like crazy. Alright. We should be able to dive right in and smack these guys with Focus Chi. 1, 2, 3. So see how much better Focus Chi makes it. And then this guy. And he's going to blow himself up. So we don't have to do anything to him. Alright, take a knee. And notice we are still taking a knee more with Voshlock missions, but we were able to go through a lot more of them, like that whole room really, without taking a knee, because we have Focus Chi and we have this stun that are just really helping us. Now if I remember right, this is a way to go up. Yep, you can go up either way. Alright. There's a Mortificator. So we're going to start with him. Stun. Excellent. 1, 2, 3. Now the bomb's going to come after me, but that's okay. So we got this guy pretty much taken care of. And now we're going to stun the bomb if we can. Missed. Darn. Let's try knockback. Nope. So none of our mez worked. That's always unfortunate. So far he's not being lucky hitting us though. So that's good. Cave in over there. Embalmed Abomination. Let's kick him and get him to follow. And there's much more up there. If you saw, there's a bunch more guys up there. Let's see if we can get this guy to follow. Hello. How are you? I am Silver Phoenix, and I'm going to kick your butt. Are you going to try to blow up? No? Oh, I keep missing. He's stunned. Thunder kick. Let's pull this guy out. Make him come to me. Carrying a corpse. I don't remember them doing that at launch. Pretty sure they did not. Alright, so brawling. Let's get rid of that. Okay, good. What do we got over here? Just 2 bombs? Alright, so it shouldn't be too bad. Focus Chi. Stun him, and then kick. 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 Alright, we get rid of that one. And now, this guy, try to stun him again, and we got him. Alright. Notice, full health bar, fighting Vajalox. So that is why you want to have the Focus Chi and the stun. And just be careful with who you attack. We're still going to need to pull, because there's 4 of them here, and they hit insanely accurately for some reason. Even though they don't have more chance to hit than anybody else. Stun. Did it work? Nope. Alright. None of our soft control worked that time. Hopefully it'll work this time. Yes, we stunned him. So he only got 1 shot off at me. Great. Alright, next guy. We stunned him. Great. It's just such good damage mitigation. Honestly, guys, I did not have Cobra Strike until I was like level 40 or something, 41 or something, when I originally played this game, because there's Delilah. Oh, she's got a Luminous Eidolon over there. I didn't have it the first time I played this game because Cobra Strike did only minor damage, and all it did was stun, and I wanted to do damage. And so, I didn't take it. I took other things. Did I screw that up? I thought maybe the Reaper woke him up. But it might only be Mortificators that can do that. Found an enhancement. It's not going to be one we need. There's some more guys over here. Hello, Abomination. Knockback. So we can use this as an actual attack, and not just as a stun. I mean, I knew how useful Cobra Strike would be in terms of... we aggroed it, so now we gotta fight. There's the Eidolon. She just debuffed me. Oh, man. I'm gonna probably die. Alright, I gotta run. I'm gonna run. Those Eidolons are no joke. They are no joke. Is it coming? Just trying to figure out where I am, I think. Oh, no, better not rest. Let's see, looking around the corner. No. It can't figure out where I am. So let's go ahead and rest. Yeah, those radiation blasts immediately debuff you and just makes it horrible. So let's see. She should be down here. The Eidolon. There we go. Alright, now we got Focus Chi, which is what I'm looking for. That'll get her. Yeah, see, I wasn't quite ready to fight her. So here's Dr. Lila. We gotta lead her out. Okay, come with me. She's a tank, so she should help us a lot. Is there somebody else to fight? Doesn't look like it. I don't see anybody else. Alright, so just come with me, Doc. I'll lead you out. You should all just meet up. She coming with me? Yep, she's coming. Yeah, Dr. Lila is really cool. I really like the superheroes in this story, the NPCs. They make some really good NPCs. I like Ms. Liberty. Ah, here's the bad guys. Okay. Dr. Lila's going to kick their butts now because she's a tanker. And the abominations fell into the crack. Yeah, that's not the best level design, guys. Speaking to the devs, you know, because if the guys can't, like, if the bad guys can't get through the crack, then what's the point of the ambush? Right. Okay, Doc, come with me. Can you come? You coming? Yeah, alright. You see, the Vajaloks are not very good at jumping, and so that's why they got stuck. So this is a cool wrecked lab. Up. Sounds like they're coming after us some more. We'll fight you guys. You're gonna get stunned. And smacked. And then the abomination. And watch out, he's gonna blow up. I don't have to hit him. If I can stun him, because she's not gonna run away. Knock back. There we go. Alright. Come on, Doc. We're almost done. There we go. Let her out. There we go. We got a clue. And the clue says, this is some old data from one of the ruined superhero bases scattered throughout Fault Line. It clearly shows that Bill Tembler, the secret identity of the villain Fault Line, had a cover job where he worked with numerous heroes as an advisor on scientific and mutant investigations. Investigations where he often ended up foiling his supposed villainous co-conspirators like the Demon Digger and Psycurse. Apparently, Bill Tembler was such a good friend to the city's heroes that there are records of the heroes taking care of his son Jim. It doesn't seem to match the maniac who destroyed Overbrook at all. Okay, but what does this have to do with her father? Don't know. Not sure. Because that sounds more like it's part of the other storyline. Talk to Jim Tembler. Okay, so we gotta go back to Jim Tembler. We already know his father was Fault Line, so we know all about that. And that Fault Line apparently didn't mean to do this to the city. So I don't know. But what does that have to do with her father? I'm unclear on that. Because we're supposed to be doing this mission for Penelope Yin. Let's see. Dr. Lila found this? Weird. I remember this. I remember all of this. I remember my dad working with the heroes. I remember being in hero bases. I don't remember him ever building an earthquake machine and without Mom around. I was almost always with him. This is how I remember it. How can that be? Oh wait, that's my phone. Hi Penny. Yeah, Silver Phoenix is here. Sure, yeah. Ann and I will be by later today. Okay. That was Penelope. She says Dr. Delilah told her something major. She wants to see you. Alright, so... okay. Back to Penny Inn. As you can see, I've now kind of got the hang of Super Jump again. Okay, Silver Phoenix, I totally owe you for this, but it was really worth it. Dr. Lila had some big news. I think I'm going to have to ask you for help again. Is that okay? Sure. So what's the clue say? Clue says, it all began with Jim Templar. When Jim Templar asked you to help out a friend, a girl named Penelope Yin. Penelope's father, Wu Yin, had run Yin's market before the fault line incident, and now that the city was rebuilding, they'd returned to reopen. Unfortunately, the Lost had taken an interest in them and tried to kidnap both Penelope and her father. Penelope had escaped due to the interference of some clockwork, but her father was still in the clutches of the Lost. Penelope had been asking around and learned that the famous hero historian, Dr. Delilah Stein, might have uncovered something, but was now cornered by the Vajjalak. You battled through the mad murderers to help Dr. Delilah, who went to help Penelope. She also gave you some files she'd uncovered in an abandoned hero base, revealing that Bill Templar, the secret identity of the villain Fault Line, had often helped heroes against villains with his scientific acumen. You took that information to Jim Templar, who was able to confirm it, further muddying the waters. So I wonder if Fault Line, I don't remember this, but I wonder if Fault Line's kind of like the Incredible Hulk. You know, as Bruce Banner, he's a nice guy. As Fault Line, you know, the Hulk, whatever, he's dangerous. I wonder if that's what actually happened. So, I Lost My Daddy Part 2. What Dr. Lila found out was that the smelly guys with the weird minds, the Lost, well, she's talked to some of them and asked them about what happened to my dad. They told her that they went after Dad and me on purpose. One of their big chiefs wanted us captured for something weird, I'm sure. Anyway, the guy they ordered to do it was one of their own, a guy named Muxley. Doc said that Muxley's still in Fault Line, but she doesn't know where. If you can find him, that's sure to lead to my dad, right? So we gotta defeat 10 Lost and see if one of them gives up the location of Muxley. And we don't need these two particular inspirations, so I'm gonna get rid of them. And we're gonna super jump out of here and see if we can find some Lost. Those are clockworks. I think I see some Lost. Right there. Excellent. Hey guys. Time to bow to Silver Phoenix, who's gonna literally kick your butts. So we gotta defeat 10 Lost. Whoops, did that again. I've been pretty good about that lately. Defeat 10 Lost. So 6 to go. There are usually some around here too. Right there. Okay. Yeah, these guys are gray cons, but that's alright. Or green. Come on. Click. Getting a little server lag there where I'm clicking stuff and it's not actually working. Alright, so he's done. Okay, we'll move that there. Don't need break free. 4 to go. Let's see, what else we got? More Lost? Oh, they're already being arrested, so we're not gonna worry. Whoa, is that a guy in the phone booth? Cool, and he's like talking? That's really cool. Who doesn't want to retire early? Oh, he's talking about retirement plans? Cool. There's so many really nice touches in this game. That's more like it. Alright, this will be fun. Here we go. Again, if we can. Excellent. Oh, he's gonna drag me right into a bunch of Lost. Oh, that's a cop. So the cop's gonna help me. There we go. 1 Lost to go. There's one right there. There we go. Finish these guys off. Okay, I'm not going to chase him. So now that we're out of the baby zones, I'm not going to worry as much about cleaning up all my aggro. I figure characters at this level can handle it. Players who have characters at this level can handle the aggro, and so I'm not going to worry about it too much. One of the nice things about the missions in Fault Line is that they're all in the zone, right? You don't have to leave the zone. This is sort of the new mission design. In the old days with the original game, I think what zone it was in was either dictated by the story arc part, or maybe even sometimes random. And so you could be in Steel Canyon and get a mission in Talos Island, or in Talos Island and get a mission in Paris Park. And we've seen that a few times. But in the newer mission design, for the newer zones, they've tried to keep all the missions in the zone, right? So this is the Fault Line story, one of the Fault Line story arcs, and so the story arc is, telling you the history of the zone, and so you're staying in that zone. And so a lot of the players like that because then you don't have to keep leaving the zone to just mindlessly travel for no reason except that it just happens to randomly be in another zone. And so players tend to like that better, and they kept doing it. So a lot of the newer zones like Croatoa and so forth, and a lot of the villain stuff is all, the stories are in the same zone. Alright, that takes care of this guy. So now we're looking for Muxley, who's going to have some more information on Penny's dad. I love this game. I gotta tell you, I really do enjoy. I missed all of this. The maps, the UI, the sound effects, the way the game played, the leveling, building powers and enhancements, influence, all of it. I'm really enjoying being able to fight the Lost again, I'll tell you. It's always one of my favorite groups of villains. I always remember there was this guy on the forum who did a really funny post once, and what he wrote was, he wrote it from the perspective of the Lost, and it was like, "Dear devs," and like the developers were talking about things that needed to be nerfed and stuff like that. People were the players were talking, like arguing with the developers over different aspects of the game. And so you see how he's got a TV on his head, right? So he said, "I was just sitting with my homies." I can still remember almost the whole post word for word. He said, "I was just sitting in this with my homies with TVs on our heads," and he said, "This superhero entered Skyway City, and he aggroed to me from all the way across the zone, and he beat up me and my friends, and to make matters worse, he was blue to us." So the idea that, from the villain perspective, we aggro from a very long distance away, and we're lower level than they are, right? Icon blue to this guy, right? And yet we're able to defeat them really easily. And so he was arguing, the player was kind of in character as a Lost, arguing that the heroes need to be nerfed because they're too powerful compared to the villains. It was a super fun post. One of my favorite on the forums back in those days. But I enjoy the Lost. They're an interesting villain group. What do we got for enhancements? These are mutations. I'm just going to put them aside. And some trainers, which we don't need anymore. Scrounger Gunner. So right, I am green to this Edmund Rifleman, right? Icon is 2 levels below him. But look how fast I take him out. 3 hits, right? So I was just 3-shotted. He would say I've just 3-shotted by a green con, right? Which is literally what just happened. Another Headman. Oh, this is a bit of a harder spawn. Let's put that up. Because there's 2 minions with the Lieutenant. That's another mistake I noticed, guys. At one point I said a standard spawn, way at the beginning of this, I said a standard spawn is 1 Lieutenant and 2 minions, or 3 minions. It's 1 Lieutenant and 1 minion, as you've no doubt noticed. That was just a typo, essentially, on my part. I just was speaking too fast, and wasn't paying attention to what I was saying and I made a mistake. Just like when I accidentally call inspirations enhancements or recipes inventions, things like that. It's just because I'm talking quickly and I'm not really thinking about it, because I'm trying to play the game with half my brain and narrate with the other half of my brain, which means I'm only half paying attention to each thing. Is that him? That is Muxley. He is upstairs. So we gotta go upstairs to get him. So how do I get upstairs? It's weird that there's this... Oh, the doorway is going back. So how do I get upstairs? I mean, I could just super jump up there. Huh. Not sure how you would normally get up there, but we do have super jump. So there we go. And once again, I don't have practice brawler up. I really need to perma that. Yeah, he slept me. That sucks. Hit luck. Hit another luck. Focus chi. Alright. I should be able to pound the crap out of him now. Got him. Okay, we completed the mission. And we got a clue. So, then it called to us. After you defeated Muxley, he told you where you might be able to find Mr. Yin. Yin also told you why the Lost Head tried to abduct the Yins in the first place. We came to the ruins first because the time is near, and we feel it in the waters here. But then it called to us. It wants to be used again. The ones marked by the Spider Lord seek it for their master and for their own desires. The pirates of the air seek it, this is the Sky Raiders, seek it only because they know it is valuable. We seek it to help bring about the new world. When it comes to light, it will need a new master, a source of power. The old man is only for control over the girl. There is a reason the brain and brass protect her, meaning the clockworks. So somehow there's some object, some force, something that they think is going to resurface. And my guess is it could very well be whatever it is that essentially set Faultline off as a villain. Alright. So we're going to call Penelope. And we get a clue. Yes, you found Muxley. Well, I know Dad wasn't there, but Muxley did tell you where to find him, right? Don't worry, Daddy. Silver Phoenix is going to get you home soon. So this clue says, Dr. Lila told Penelope that the Lost Headman who had tried to kidnap her was Muxley. You hit the streets, found out where Muxley was. While Penelope's father wasn't there, Muxley did tell you where you might be able to find him. He also implied some things about Penelope and what the Lost were after in Faultline. So now if we call Penny, it says part finale. So this is going to be the end. Now that you know where Dad is, the only thing left is to get him. This may be kind of rough. Be careful, alright? Or use a super team or something. So this is probably going to be an elite boss. I've got a temporary power, which is Clockwork Connection. And if we use the info, this allows us to summon a pet. So we get 3 uses. We get 4 minutes of summoning it. So we can use them. We can summon them to help us fight the elite boss. And the mission is over there. We should be alright. Hopefully we'll get some Lux on the way. Alright. It's a wolf spider, but we're okay. And we're gonna go get Mr. Yin. So this is the finale to this story. And notice it's taken us deeper, further south into Fault Line. Whatever this place was used for, it's now a nest for the lost. Okay. What I'm going to do, actually, here, hang on. I'm going to turn experience back on, because we've not been using it at all. So let's go ahead and turn it on. We're going to level in this mission, that's okay. And we'll get the story arc XP, and then we'll turn it off again. So this is Ant of Atlas. Why is it Ant of Atlas? That's weird. Alright, we definitely want Practice Brawler, Focus Chi, and then Pound. Yeah, he can't do anything to me now in terms of mezzing because I have Practice Brawler. Now, he can still do slow because Practice Brawler does not protect you against that. But he can't sleep me, he can't dizzy me, can't do any of that. And this should finish him. Yep, and we leveled up. So that's going to make the rest of the mission easier, actually. And we got some of this. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and just move because we have our buffs. And we're higher level than these guys, so we should be able to cream them. As you can see, they can't even hit me because I've got the defense buff. The Super Lucky, or whatever this is called. Phenomenal Luck, which gives plus 33% defense. We can even use these. Yeah, these buffs make you really powerful. Plus, we're +1 to them. So there we go. Get out of there. Just wanted to get somewhere where I can see. Alright. So these buffs are mostly worn off. But that's okay. How much longer do I have on this? Might be alright. Got him. Got another recipe. Two level 20s and a level 25. We're probably not going to need the level 20s. There's another boss. This is going to be a little rough because we don't have Practice Brawler up. This is why I need to get Single Origin Recharge Enhancements on it ASAP. Right now, it's recharging at a rate of once every 2 minutes and 59 seconds. Right, so the default on that is... Oh, that's because we lost this recharger. And the other one's not doing as much good either. The default on it is 3 minutes and 20 seconds, so it's recharging about 20 seconds faster than normal. Okay, we've got it now. What? It's not recharged yet? There it is. Okay. Come on. Oh, it's not. So it's not registering some of the stuff that's supposed to be recharged, you see? So we're going back to that mistake now. So the server's having some lag. There it is. Alright. Gruesome Glory is his name? Yeah, you're not going to be able to mez me, buddy. Get some endurance. We want to move right in here because he's attacking me already. And we also want to move in because Practice Brawler is still working. This is one heck of a mission. All these bosses, man. Great. That's a real challenge now. Gotcha. I might have to turn XP off soon. Alright, we got that. Endurance. Heal. 3. Alright. Very nice. It's going pretty well, as you can see. We have a lot of bosses here to deal with. So let's stay over here. Stun you. Didn't work. It's a good thing we leveled up, or this mission would be even more brutal. Gonna avoid doing crane kick to this guy. Okay. Extra bonus, and we just lost Practice Brawler. So this is gonna be painful. See if we can stun him. Nope. And now I'm asleep. Held. Come on. Come on. Come on. Stop being held. Come on. There we go. Kick. Knockback. That's what we need. That messes him a little bit. 1, 2, 3. Got him. Good deal. Man, these guys are rough. Okay, this guy's no problem. 1, 2, 3. Ouch. Not really ouch. Just knocked me over. Okay, so there's an upstairs to this. And there's another guy. Rough Cut of Perez. Oh, so these guys are named after the zones. Alright, I see that. Let's go ahead and rest, make sure we get our hit points all the way back up. Fortunately, Practice Brawler has recharged, so it's on a 2-minute 59-second recharge, and it lasts for 2 minutes. So we have it 1 minute up, and we have it 2 minutes up and 1 minute down, essentially. Pound the crap out of this guy. I probably should have done a pull here. Definitely should have done a pull there. But we got him. Come on, come on. Gotcha. Alright. Shouldn't miss anymore. Okay, we got him. And if I hadn't leveled, this would have been brutal, because he would have been... The boss would have been red, and these guys would have been yellow, and I probably would have died. But by leveling, we made it a little easier. Alright. Oh, aggroed that guy now. You can follow me. Come on. Come to me. You coming? Darn, couldn't knock him back. Let's try stunning him. Yep, we stunned him. Oh no, we didn't stun him. I thought we did. Shame. Knockback though. Alright. So I just noticed with the Perez, I was not keeping track actually of, you know, which zones we fought. We fought Atlas, Ant of Atlas, somebody of Perez. Well, we fought a couple other bosses and I wasn't really paying attention in terms of their names relative to the zones, which is a shame because I would like to know, you know, like which zones we're talking about. But all right, so somewhere in here has got to be Mystery Inn, and let's see. In terms of the map, we can figure out like how much more do we have. Usually, it's kind of the size of the map is how big where the rooms are going to be. So kind of if this was all there was to the map, then it would be bigger when you're zoomed out. So you can kind of tell if you have this like huge black area that you're going to have a lot of the map to explore. Missed. Of course, it's a swordman, who are the toughest ones, or they do the most damage. Actually, they're not any tougher in defense, but they do the most damage. Three shot, not bad. I remember this map. I've been on this map so many times. There's a little like loading dock area back here. Stunned. And then with Focus Chi, took him out, but he didn't even need Crane Kick for that. And that guy's Focus Cheat also, so two-shot him. So Focus Chi definitely makes your life much easier in terms of how fast you can beat guys up. There's another headman. Anybody back there? No, I thought there was a guy back there, but I guess not. Alright, so we'll stun him. Didn't work. So we'll keep going on him. We haven't needed... I forgot all about the clockwork thing. I could have used them too. I really probably won't need them until we get to the elite boss. And theoretically, I won't need them with the elite boss either. As a scrapper, you should be able to handle it. At this level, Focus Chi, Practice Brawler, etc., I should be okay against these guys. Aha. There he is. Dastard of Fault. Okay. Practice Brawler. We don't need the clockworks for this. I'm gonna dive in and stun if I can. You're not gonna get me. I have Practice Brawler. You can try all them as you want, it won't work. Got him. And him. So now I gotta lead him out, so there will be an ambush. Oh yeah, so this thing seems to be a bug, right? It acts like there's still a guy there, but there isn't. So we're going to take him from the loading dock, back around, and I'm sure there will be bad guys who are going to come and try to stop me. Because if they weren't going to stop me, we wouldn't have to lead him out. By the way, this is new, not just for this mission, but all the ones where there's a little orange dot and you have to lead them out, and things come and ambush you and stuff. That was not in the launch version of the game. Anybody you had to rescue, as soon as you got to them, they either ran out, or you got a mission complete. And I think it was suggested by players that why don't you have us like leading these guys out through a hail of bullets and stuff and try to keep them protected, and so they added it to the game. But it doesn't seem like this guy... Yeah, there's no... To me, if there's no ambush, why make me lead him out? That's sort of a waste. We got half a level for doing this, so we're going to turn the XP back off. Oh, and this is the end of the story arc. As soon as we're done with the story arc, we got to turn the XP back off. So we'll go outside. We've rescued Mr. Yin. My guess is Penelope's going to give us another contact. And I want to show on the map, this is what I'm talking about. We've now, if you look, we've completely covered this whole section, right? There's Penelope, and we completely covered this whole section. Where is he? The first contact guy that was Faultline's son gave us mostly missions in here. She's given us mostly missions in here. And I think there's another set of missions in here. I'm not really sure, though, so we'll have to see. Let's talk to her. Oh, clue? No. Contact. Penelope in. And we gain experience, and we got enhancement. And she says, you did it! You did it, you did it, you did it, you did it! Dad's home, and safe, and everything. You saved him, Silver Phoenix. He's already getting the shop open. Can you believe it? Oh, that's right. He wanted me to tell you that you can go in anytime you want. But that's not important. Dad's home, and he's safe, and it's all because of you. Thank you, Silver Phoenix. Hey, do you remember Dr. Lila? Everyone remembers her. Anyway, she wanted to talk to you about something, so we get her now as a contact. And so Dr. Lila is south, right? So now if we, let's see, what did they give us? They gave us an accuracy enhancer, which we could put on something like this. And now we have a green one again. And we need to do recharge on focus chi, but we're not going to do that till we get single origin enhancers. Alright, so we are going to turn off the XP gain. Options. No XP. I am not going to talk to Dr. Lila, actually, because I wanted to go back and do some Skyway City and Steel Canyon story arcs, right? Because these guys are going to expire as soon as I get to level 20. We also need to level. And we'll do that and then stop for the moment. Let's see. I believe there is a leveler here. There it is. Mirror Spirit. And we're going to go to her and level up to 19 and get a couple of enhancement slots. There she is. Level me up. Try to a new level of power. She's cool looking. Mirror Spirit. Try up to the next level. So, we want to get... We're going to eventually want more slots on Focus Chi, but let's go ahead and get Cobra Strike up there and finish Focus Senses. So we're done with these. We're going to need one more slot on Practice Brawler, I think. But we're done with the defenses. Level 20... Not sure what I'm going to get. Dodge? Not really sure. We'll see. Away I go. Who's this guy? Merit Bender. Okay. Yeah, she's pretty cool. Let's zoom in. I mean, I like her. She's Asian. Look at that. So she looks kind of Chinese or Japanese. Does it say? About this contact. Wisdom. The woman known as Mirror Spirit is a manifestation of a sacred mirror handed down from generation to generation. The mirror comes into possession of an evil ghost who came into possession of an evil ghost who used to commit crimes before being defeated by Foreshadow. The Mirror Spirit now serves Foreshadow faithfully. Yeah, I don't know. She looks very oriental to me. Asian, I guess. So, very cool. You and I should be buddies. She's taller than I am. But we have not totally dissimilar hairstyles. I like that thing. I wonder if you can get that thing in the costume creator. I never actually looked for that. That's very cool. Yeah, so she's got this part down here. I might have to look for that and perhaps try a different costume out. But that's for another time. I hope you've enjoyed it. I am Scrapperlock, and I'll see you next time in City of Heroes.